So very dangerous, but to any team really. I mean, she can hold down a lot of different angles from freezer, from over inside a cocktail. There's so many different ways that you can possibly implement her into this map. But Echo going to be removed as the last ban from Father's Back, the new drop.
That balcony is the one that I think is so important to hold here if you want to assault the top floor, because you can watch all of downstairs. I always speak about this half stairs and how dangerous it can be, but getting control of Cigar and Cigar balcony is the big one. You get angles across most of the floor. The only safe place is exactly where you can see someone holding now. It's going to be the Mozzie inside a booth, holding up to the very top of that one as well, looking towards new window. This is the main angle where you're safe if you have that wall reinforced. Everywhere else, it's anyone's guess, especially when you have things like the Zofia and the Capitao on side.
Kenki with a smart rotation up with that Mozzie. Some 68 bolts going to be allocated, but no one's holding Whitehall aggressive. Rafal will find Kenki though. That was going to be the Mozzie sitting close by B-bomb behind one of the little half walls. As Lion will continue to tack on. This is looking like it might be a perfect round from MCES. Father's Back has to find some scrap of something here. M590 going to try and put in work, but it's going to be Kinchi to fire things off for Father's Back as Kakatari is trying to hold down the bathroom. Shinka going to be putting down the diffuser though, and might be all for naught here as an SMG-11 burst rips off the man's head, equalizes here, but Kinchi not in the best spot, and it's going to be all over right after that initial outburst from Father's Back. MCES fights back in that 2 versus 2 situation. But this time around, it did not seem to be the same answer, and MCES was really allowed to do whatever they really wanted, but this time they're going to put somebody on full roam. It's going to be Apple all the way downstairs, but Lion, to start things off, as he did last time, is Apple going to be able to win out this flank, though? So he is rotating up red. Don't know if he knows exactly where the man went. He did full-on sprint up that red staircase, but I don't believe Apple knows exactly where he is. He's actually going to move a little bit over to the side. They establishing an angle inside of this dining area as well that can look up into Cigar. Kind of a weird one, but could work out in the end. Kenki, though, will find one with that Roni. Such a good weapon that a lot of teams have been using recently. High rate of fire with that extended barrel as well makes it so very deadly.
This is my issue. We said that the Mozzie should really be rotating around, looking to play inside Piano. That's exactly what he's going to do, but this is my issue. There is no one around to trade back, so now that Kenki is gone, we're in exactly the same situation as last round where they're down 2 members, and no one will probably be holding towards Booth, or if they are, at least they've moved someone out of freezer, which is where they had issues in the last round.
MCES still trying to cut off these rotation parameters that could possibly happen when people trying to come in through reading, and Rafal's actually going to find one. This is going to be Apple trying to rotate through reading, and he's holding on that window rappel that we see a lot of teams now gather up. We actually saw Lion make it quite extreme initially off spawn as well, but now everyone's going to don the roof and try and find their way inside of Christmas, but it's going to be Nora to find Kakatari. It's going to be all left up to one man and one man alone. It's Dusselbox.com. See if he can possibly find anything at all, as he's going to be sprinting all the way over to the new drop. I don't think anybody's going to be ready for this. Oh, what a shot, Dussel, but it's not going to mean nothing. Wow. Okay, well, a little bit of a quick burst of speed there, but not going to matter at the end of the day, as Father's Back will go down to 0-2. They actually knifed that bench, which I didn't know. Thanks God to Flynn for that, so I don't waste impacts on that inside of my games, but you can actually knife that bench out now and hold things down. But they're actually going to push Lion right up white stairs. No barbed wire, no nothing. He's going to walk, and he starts mowing them all down. Turn around! What are you doing, Kakatari? The man, the M249, ripping Father's Back to pieces. Rafal will find yet another, and it's going to be all in shambles. Get that hype going, Rafal. What a shot through the wall. And Father's Back, what is happening? Despite that, Kakatari is actually taking quite a bit of damage in the process. It's going to be the smoke, but a quick challenge from Dusselbox, who's found quite a bit of success, but he's going to get extremely aggressive. Kinshi's also going to add on, but it's going to be Nora to finally shut him down. Not before they have 2 kills, though, and it's going to be Habana and Capital. Both of them showing up quite handily in the last few rounds. Change for that weapon. It's something extremely strange, but Concussion's going to fly into freezer now, but they're not going to do too much. They will detonate as it can sense people up close, but a quick challenge by Kenki is he will be able to rip through Rafal. Diffuser going to be down, 30 seconds left. Quick challenges, Zafir almost rips through his own teammate, but it's going to be a far challenge from the likes of Kinshi. So he's holding things down as that Rook. A quick flick from Nora. Challenges will come through from Kakatari inside of bathroom. Nora trying to find him with the pistol. Hasn't found too much success yet. He's one man alone on a mission, but it's going to be Kakatari to finally shut it down. And Father's Back will finally find this round upstairs after their 4th try.
A really smart play by Kenki there, and it's not really a play, it's more positioning, is that the
force the play, especially in the likes of Dusselbox. He knows for a fact that if he runs inside of Cigar, he's more than likely dead. But he's able to kill out Habana as well as put in quite a bit of damage, but it's definitely not going to happen this time as he sprints up Red Hallway and immediately gets torn to pieces by that M249 saw.
to get in towards Wheel. You can't really use Red Corridor. You can't play half stairs. You can't play Cigar upstairs either. That's why Rafale's got to go and contest here as well. He's going to find the angle. Kinchi looking away at the wrong time will give away all that control I was speaking about.
You still do have Kinky upstairs. Is he actually going to jump down the balcony? And Rafal wanted to chase, but was like, it's probably not the best idea. But Apple's actually going to be downstairs ripping things to shreds with that SMG-11. Such a fantastic weapon, and that's actually going to tear apart Lion. So no more M249, no more LMG, and especially no more Capital bolts.
I think Kenki's pushing up here for the trade onto Rafale, potentially. Well, not really a trade, it's a bit delayed by now, but he knows that he's there, sees him, doesn't quite get the shots down though, while Zephyr will find Apple elsewhere. But after Rafale got upstairs and took out that dock, they know that that's now a threat above them and they need to be contesting that one. So the right call by Kenki, I think, but you still got to deal with the 2 or 3 members who are lurking around up there. You can even see Shinka right next to Reading as well, so they had control of both sides here. Nothing really coming on. Kakatari goes for the fight onto the man on the other side of this wall, not yet finding anything from that one except a hefty chunk of his health bar now missing. Does have the smokes being slowly poisoned him out of here. Noah's going to get bring down onto Kenki. This turns it into a 4 versus 1. The diffuser is going down. For Father's Back, it feels like this is yet another failed sight as MCES take their 4th round on the attacking half.
Man only had 5 bullets inside of that SMG-11 as well. Even if you make all of those in contact at long range, Brown have had plenty of time to recognize out that MCS is more than likely going to want these gunfights pretty soon. And we do have Kinchi upstairs joined by actually Lion, opposing member here is going to peek out. I don't believe that he knows Lion is lying in wait, and actually he's going to lose the gunfight out, as well as Zephyr will find Kenshi. So it's all left up to Dusselbox upstairs as the walls are now bullets. Everything's trying to kill him. He's trying to run away. He runs right into yet another gun, but it's going to be Kakatari to start things off for Father's Back. But could it be too little too late? Tried to rotate upstairs, but another clean headshot as he's trying to do rough shot upstairs. But as of right now, not looking too hot. The dock is dead. He can't get any more health, and Zephyr's lying in wait for him to possibly rotate down as he is lying in wait on white stairs. Going to make some noise, and the M590 is going to put in the work that is needed. That's going to be a triple kill for Kakatari. Some heroics in the works right now for Father's Back.
One, it doesn't sound like a lot of difference, but the pressure it removes from you as you switch sides is immeasurable. A lot on the south side here, white corridor and white stairs being held out. Looks like they're going for a push here, potentially in towards, I was going to say in towards Fireplace, but not really their concern, because their concern should be Apple, who's playing inside Fireplace itself. They found one laid down into a 1 versus 1. Who would you rather have in this situation? Lion should be the guy on side for MCES, given how he's played so far. Pushes in, but what are you doing, Apple? There is no reason to go for a jump through there. All you have to do is watch the doorway. And MCES close their attacking half at 5-1.
We're going to have a mirror match here as it's 5-1, but it's not Father's Back this time. It's MCS, and Kakatari trying to get aggressive inside a coat.
Oh, boy.
So he's actually going to get flashed out, and it's going to be Kenki, the one who did not get stunned by his own stun grenades, to hop in through the window and come to the rescue of Kakatari, who was fully stunned out, hiding behind the boxes, trying not to get shot in his face, but it's going to be Zephyr to fall first here in the first minute. But despite that fact, Lion's going to continue to do his due diligence with that Alda, so the M249 this time around.
Yeah, I think in that case it was more miscommunication between the grenades and what was being used, but you can see the Jaeger playing in here behind the bar, but still getting caught out by Apple. This now means all the pressure is on towards the side itself. There are no roamers remaining, and Apple's going to find a great angle and bring down Lion as well. Again, one of the big players for MCES is now off the board. That puts us into a 3 versus 2, and it feels like the first time in forever Father's Back actually had a numbers advantage. That's evened out as they find 2. This is an absolute slaughter for MCES in the dying seconds, with only the Thatcher remaining. But Dusselbox getting sprayed down here. He's got to win this gunfight, takes it into a 1 versus 1, the same way that the last half ended is how this one will start. We have a minute and a half remaining here, Stokes. So much time for this 1v1 to play out, but Dusselbox finds the angle. Did not expect that one. Shinka goes down and Father's Back find their first attacking round.
The default is what? Shinka, come on, man.
Yes, they may have reinforced one wall off, but that's only serving to protect Kakatari at this point. Pushing in behind bar, they can even see straight down in towards sites itself. They even have one playing inside of the corridor, and there's going to see his back there. The backpack of Lion will give him away. Kakatari finds that kill, and bar is firmly in their control. I think we have one playing inside a coat check here as well. Got to push inside reception. Rafale's going to pick off Shinka. What's going on there, buddy? Not the most ideal scenario, but Diffuser is down in front of them.
Trying to battle back now is Castle, stuck in behind Baker, and he will actually be able to down Kinchi. It's going to make it to where it's all left up to Apple. This man's been performing so well all day, and he's going to have to do so once again. He's going to be able to take down Legion. And he almost finds a Jaeger as well, but he's going to have health and still plenty of health to try and battle back, especially with that C7E in hand. Such an amazing assault rifle, one of the best in the game, and he still has plenty of foot trackers trying to handle that situation as well. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Try and make it a little bit harder for Castle to live, as he does recognize out Castle inside of prep. Holds down his door, sees the challenge. Castle's dancing back and forth. There's a dance of death possibly, but Jaeger could be holding his cross, and that's exactly what it's going to be as Nora wins it out. Hell of a shot, hell of a trade, and that's going to be match point here for MCES.
Was close because Apple definitely had the head in the sights. MCES maybe less so, but now putting up a result against the team who has done results against teams like Chaos.
It's a very oddly placed Evil Eye that was very easily spotted out, but Thatcher's going to get downed in the process. Be like by the likes of Visual. Rafal continually challenging back and forth, and it's going to spell disaster for Kinchi. As a quick challenge switches to the SMG glove. What a shot! Rafal as Apple tries to battle back, but not off of some amazing play so far by the Vigil. He's going to be able to remain vigilant upstairs as Apple's trying to pick up the pieces. Dusselbach still down over by Piano, and Kakatari off on his own as he finds the fur inside of Train, and everyone is everywhere. Really doesn't have an answer for much, but it's got to be Vigil to try and battle back upstairs. If Apple's able to find this frag, he's actually going to catch a couple bullets trying to break open a window right now upstairs on Piano. No man left behind is definitely not the play here for Father's Back.
Is this Big Brain here potentially as well? He's baited him out because we saw the Legion rotate upstairs. Exactly, he's dropped down. They know that the planet's coming down here, so this means everything's going to get thrown in. They need to try and find where the planet's coming through. The spray on towards the default spot doesn't quite find him, but it is down here as well. Not that it matters. MCES will take that final round in style, the same way they have done the whole map. And this sets us up for a very, very exciting showdown on Clubhouse.
Well, you have to admit, it was a very creative rotation that they had, but